we are given to understand that Naresh Tikayat, the farmer leader, reached Haridwar sometime back, met the protesters, the protesting wrestlers, and he took the medals from those wrestlers, urging them not to immerse the medals into the river and seeking 5 days' time from them. Well, so we'll really have to wait and see what changes in these 5 days. But Tehseen Poonawala, respond to some of the points that Gaurav Bidhuri has made. Gaurav Bidhuri says what happened on Sunday, not far from India's parliament, was unfortunate. And of course, we saw heartbreaking images of those champions, those medal-winning wrestlers being roughed up, manhandled, pushed around by the police. But he says, they should not have tried to march towards Parliament. That was the day our new Parliament was being inaugurated. They had no permission. They violated the law. He says, process chal raha hai. They should wait to see what comes of it. Your response?
There are two things that Gaurav has spoken about. Point number one, he spoke about what happened on Sunday when India's new parliament, not any individual's parliament, was inaugurated, and two, the process of the law.
India's, yeah.
That's true. Thanks, Gaurav. So let's address both of these. Since Gaurav said that the process of the law is being followed, let me ask, if the process of the law is being followed, it's been over a month and a half since the FIR is registered. Why is the accused not even being interrogated, forget being arrested? Is this the process of the law? Gaurav, I'm asking you with a lot of humility. If this was one of your family members and you had gone to file an FIR and the accused was not even being interrogated, how would you feel? You would say it's a balancing act? Don't do this. How is this the process of the law? This is not the process of the law, Gaurav. Second, Gaurav said, India's new parliament was being inaugurated. What are the first three words of our constitution, Gaurav? The first three words of our constitution is we the people, not I the prime minister, not I the home minister. We the people. This country belongs to us, the people, to you, Gaurav, to me, to Neha. This is our country. Baba Sahib Ambedkar, first three words in the constitution is we the people. Who does this parliament belong to? It belongs to us. What use is it having the greatest parliament in the world, the most fancy building, if we don't deliver justice to the weak? What use it is being the greatest superpower in the world that can send missions to Mars if we can't give fellow citizens few kilometers away dignity? I'm asking you, Gaurav. If instead of these girls were people on various sports bodies, children and MPs, across party lines, would they have been beaten up? Are they ever beaten up? Would Jai Shah, son of Amit Shah ji, be stopped from going to parliament? Would Brij Bhushan ji, he was in parliament, stopped? Would Ashok Gehlot's son be stopped and beaten up? Who are these people? They are on the sports bodies because their fathers are politicians. Why, Gaurav? Why don't you get the same respect and I get the same respect that a Jai Shah gets? Why don't these athletes who've got medals for this country not get the same respect? Why is the difference? Is this why we became independent? That some people can rule over us? Nehru says in Tryst with Destiny is to wipe every tear from every eye is the goal of our independence. Is this the goal of our independence? What were we celebrating? In Manipur with automatic weapons from across the border, innocent citizens are being killed on a drug route that is going on in India between India and another country. Out here, athletes are being beaten up. And we are celebrating a new parliament building being inaugurated. Is that why Gandhi, Nehru, Vallabhbhai Patel and Ambedkar fought for our independence? Ask yourself, Gaurav, and when you get the answers to these questions, they won't be a balancing act.
Okay, Gaurav, you want to respond to that? And also, I want to give you and our viewers an update that the wrestlers have given the government a 5-day deadline. As of now, they are not immersing their medals in the Ganga. These, however, may be returned to the government. And if the government refuses to act even in the next 5 days, the wrestlers say they will go on a fast unto death. Gaurav, your thoughts on that, and please respond to what Tehseen said earlier.
Yeah, see, like Tehseen bhai said, like, अगर मेरी family के साथ this thing has happened, of course I want things to get as soon as possible solved, ma'am. Okay, in their case, I did not say like jaldi na ho. I did not say that. I said simple thing, ma'am. Like because the case is very crucial, ma'am. Okay, if they are delaying, I'm again saying like उनको जल्दी करना चाहिए because it's been too long, ma'am. In the yesterday, which I'm concerned about like the about the parliament. Parliament, yes, it's for us, for India's parliament, okay, not a PM's or any BJP party's parliament. But things were going smooth when they were at Jantar Mantar, ma'am. They knew the date of the inauguration of a parliament. Why did they choose that day to go and that to means protest near the parliament, ma'am? अगर आपके घर पे कोई शादी हो रही है, do you means will you allow anyone to protest in front of you? कोई दंगा आपके घर के सामने हो? Man, no one wants that, ma'am. Okay, so just because of that, and again, like man, law and order, we have to maintain. Okay, so if they were not given permission, why did they go there, ma'am? Okay, and they were crossing. See, we are strong people. Okay, we are, and I mean, why we were dragged is because we are strong, ma'am. Okay, we are athlete, and हमको वहाँ से हटाना is very difficult, ma'am. And again, it's very frightening to see that, ma'am. But why I'm justifying it, ma'am? Because हम दोनों से गलती हुई है. Being an athlete, हम athlete से भी गलती हुई है, मैम. Because we violated the law actually. Because अगर हमको उनको permission दी नहीं गई है, तो we can't just simply go over there. No matter what was happening or कुछ भी हो रहा हो, but we should not go over there, ma'am. But we went there and we were just climbing those barricades and all. तो पुलिस कैसे हमको हटाती, मैम? Starting में, of course, they would have said like, please don't do that. We are not, you don't have permission or something. But अगर आप climb करोगे तो उनको वहाँ से कैसे हटाएंगे, मैम? We have to push them, ma'am. No, we have to use power to bring them back. Because inauguration तो मैं parliament का हो रहा था, एक दिन छोड़ के next day कर सकते थे if they wanted to protest, ma'am. They could have choose the next day. Why that very day, ma'am? It's just because of the opposition. Yesterday I said, ma'am, everything's got ruined just because the opposition got involved and all the politicians got involved in that, ma'am. That's why the things
You're now
got
blaming the
done, ma'am.
opposition, okay, but you know, this is
Ma'am,
a fight.
just tell me why on that very day, ma'am. On that very day, just wanted to go at the parliament only. उससे पहले they were at the Jantar Mantar. उस टाइम उन्होंने नहीं बोला कि let me go to the parliament. When there was the inauguration of the new parliament, तभी उनको जाना था. Tell me why. Ask Tehseen bhai about that.
Tehseen wants to respond. Okay, you are saying ask Tehseen. Tehseen wants to respond to that. Tehseen, they broke the law, says Gaurav. They had no permission to march to the new parliament. Why did they have to choose that very day to protest near India's parliament? What were the police going to do? They had no choice but to use force, says Gaurav Bidhuri.
Gaurav, with respect, I'm asking you to imagine a situation. You're riding your bike on a road on the correct side in the evening. You're riding your bike very correctly. You're following the law. You're riding your bike. You're wearing a helmet. A drunk guy with full speed comes on the wrong side of the road with absolute full speed. He bangs into your bike. Your head breaks. You land up, God forbid, your spinal cord breaks. You land up in hospital, very, very damaged. He's in an SUV. He's not hurt, but obviously you are hurt. एंड द पुलिस सेज गलती आपकी भी है क्योंकि आपने इंडिकेटर नहीं दिखाया. वो गलत साइड से आया, वो स्पीड में था, ही वाज ड्राइविंग फास्ट, बट it is an equal blame on you while you were on the correct side of the road wearing an helmet and driving slowly. But just because your indicator was not on, the police says it's both fault. Is that justified? And you've got damaged more than the other.
What do you want to?
That's
what do you want to
Gaurav,
state by?
Gaurav. Exactly what I'm saying.
Hanji.
Your arguments are as benign and as weak as this argument. It's not both fault. One man is a powerful member of parliament. The victim is a young girl. Please, Gaurav, don't interrupt me. Is a young girl who was a minor. She's gone to every forum available to her to seek justice, including to Mary Kom and PT Usha. No one has delivered justice. And now today when she's protesting, remember, it's a minor. You are comparing it with the shadi in the house. A shadi in a house is a private function, it's a private venue. The government is not a private entity. The government belongs and is subservient to Gaurav, Neha and Tehseen. There's a difference between the two. Don't compare it to a shadi. Second thing that I want to tell you, Gaurav. Opposition क्यों बीच में आया? एक काम करते गौरव, गौरव भाई एक काम करते. मैं तो विपक्ष में हूं, मैं भाजपा के खिलाफ हूं, मैं बिल्कुल विपक्ष में. बंद कर दो जेल में विपक्ष को. Why do you need an opposition? फिर मीडिया को बंद कर दो, नेहा को भी जेल में बंद कर दो, सबको देश एक ही आदमी चलाए, एक ही पार्टी चलाए, and we can rename our country the Democratic North Korea. एक ही आदमी को दे दो ना देश चलाने के लिए. Why do you have opposition? Opposition's duty is to raise voice of injustice. Did anyone say Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji was unpatriotic when he came to parliament in a bullock cart to oppose computers? Did anyone say opposition is unpatriotic when they question the government on several things? What is this business of why is opposition talking? It is the duty in a democracy for opposition to talk. It is their duty, and without an opposition and without a media, you don't have democracy. बंद कर दो, और उसके साथ बंद कर रहे हो तो आप चेंज कर दो भारत के संविधान के पहले 4 शब्द जो है हम भारत के लोग उसको चेंज करते कर दो, मैं भारत का प्रधानमंत्री कर दो भैया, कर दो, हम सबको बंद कर दो भाई। ये पुलिस जो लाठी मारी है हमें भी मारी है क्योंकि हम सरकार के खिलाफ बोलते हैं। सरकार के खिलाफ बोलना देशद्रोह नहीं है, सरकार की आलोचना करने से ज्यादा देशभक्ति का काम कोई नहीं है। आप पूछ रहे संडे को क्यों गए, क्यों ना जाए संडे को, क्यों ना जाए संडे को?
Not Sunday,
उसी दिन जाएंगे क्योंकि because the parliament belongs to who?
Okay.
1 second, who does the parliament belong to? It belongs to us.
Whosoever.
And if you don't, and if you don't raise our voices, where do we raise our voice? Where should we raise our voice?
You could have
I'm asking you, Gaurav. Hold on, Gaurav. Gaurav, I don't do debate sections. Because I want to go on Sunday. Who are you to decide what day I should go on? I want to go on Sunday. It is a democracy. You will decide what day I go on.
Oppositions were there, no? They want to ruin everything.
And somebody being, and somebody sexual, and somebody, hold on, Gaurav, don't talk in between. Gaurav, don't talk in between. Somebody being molested is not ruining their life. Someone being molested is not ruining their life. A young 16-year-old girl being harassed is not ruining their life. An act which is the most stringent of acts being applied and yet not being interrogated is not ruining the life. Likes of Mary Com not putting out the report is not ruining the life. But me protesting is ruining the life. Wow, Gaurav. Wow.